Welcome back to WagerTalk.com. In our continuing series, Friends of WagerTalk, happy to introduce Vegas Frank. He is a local Las Vegas professional bettor. Good friend of mine. I've known Frank now several years. And Frank, the situation here in Vegas, it becomes tougher and tougher to be a professional gambler in Vegas. Lines become tough. It's not like the old days when there was all kinds of different books operating. You got so many, if you walk down the Las Vegas Strip, you know, so many casino sports books are owned by the same corporation. So the minute a line moves, it moves across the board. But there's still a few outlets here in town. And one of them we had on the show last week, Mark Duffy from Jerry's Nugget is one of the lone wolf books out there that still put up their own numbers. Has it become, do you think, that much tougher for a guy to, everybody has the dream. I want to come to Vegas. I want to be a professional bettor. And I know we had talked yesterday. I said, I'm going to ask you that question. What advice would you give to somebody if wanting to do that? But has the landscape changed that much?
It has. With the internet and the information systems and everything else there right now, you got to be extra sharp. But you got to have a feel, to be a gambler, especially when you want to make it, do it for a living. I would tell anybody that wants to do this for a living, first of all, is this their only source of income? How much of a bankroll they have? How much they need? And like how much is going to be their monthly expenses? Because they're not giving nothing away in this industry, okay? No. They're really not. And every year they get sharper and sharper, so you have to find new systems, new values, new ways to get an advantage. For instance, right now, and I'm really proud that this new group, VS, which is Vegas Energy, they're on WagerTalk. I think as of this week, they finally put all their components together. They have, because I'm a contributor to
you
VS,
and
Chris,
Las Vegas Chris.
I know 7 or 8 of the other sources that they use. This I would consider probably going to be starting from today, probably the sharpest group of information that you can get on plays from NHL, NBA. They bet it all, MMA, whatever you want. They have finally put together their entire group of the sharpest information that you can get in sports with line values and all that, everything that you need to win.
And that's something that you guys and Chris, always, talk with him. You always associate yourselves around sharp people and getting information. And you can never have too much information. And the beauty of information, and like you said, with all the sports, some people are sharper in a certain sport. They just nail that sport. And, if you know that and they're one of your sources, that's a big advantage to you as a professional bettor, getting all the information you can get. One of the things that you guys do that is very good, that helps you guys and limits your exposure, is you guys are really good at reading the market, and that's something that is a natural talent. You can't try to teach somebody how, knowing at the beginning of the week when the numbers first come out where the soft spots are that you believe, or where you think the line's going to move because of public perception. And a lot of times you guys will get in front of the moves where later in the week you're coming back and taking value, which is setting you up for some nice middles or arbitrage situations. Explain that to our listeners.
Well, it's kind of, look, even for professional, for people that want to start off betting, all you need to do is get yourself a nice line service, like let's say, for instance, sports options. Now, sports options, they're going to transmit lines from every sportsbook on the planet, or every sportsbook that you want to set up as the lines come in. Right now, there's offshore books like, for instance, Pinnacle, Chris Sports, Bet Grande, Catalina. These are extra sharp books. That's all they do is sports. I mean, when they're wrong on a game and they lose $300,000, they lose $300,000. They don't have 5,000 slot machines backing them up, room revenues, have restaurants. That's all they do. And they have to be extra sharp because Pinnacle, for instance, will give you like $1.04 pricing versus $1.10 on the strip. And these are the real markets. So you get yourself like a sports options, and when you see like Pinnacle at 41 on a game, and you see the Coast, or you see Stations or William Hill or somebody 43 on the game, Pinnacle's the real market. They're 2 points off. All you need to do, here, I'll give you some basic strategy. Just go there and bet the under 43. every single time they're a point and a half to 2 points off. Pinnacle and Chris, these are real markets. These are the sharpest markets on the planet. And when you see these other Las Vegas casinos who are being run, sometimes, you know, they leave numbers up there by guys who, you know, they're just like a guy that's going to a Halloween party, and he's running the book that day, and he's leaving up a 44.5. Pinnacle's got 42. Just bet it under 44.5.
All right, some good stuff. We're going to be back with another video with Frank. We're going to talk some great Las Vegas stories. He's been around. He's done it all. You'll be surprised some of the things he's done here in Vegas. We'll talk about that in another video here at WagerTalk.com. And don't forget, every Tuesday at WagerTalk, it's $2 Tuesday. We feature one handicapper, and we give their best bet away for just $2. It's a great way to start introducing yourself to one of our cappers or get a best bet at a real good deal. Check it out every Tuesday at WagerTalk.com.